And and we're back. Here we are. We're back. All right. So we're going to get to making our meatballs now. And I'll tell you, I called Giuseppe this morning. I said, take me out a pound of beef and let it unthaw. So I have this beef here that's been unthawed on the counter here, and it feels like it's unthawed. There's no ice in it at all, and that's what you want. Let's clean this up from our, I don't know why you guys didn't clean this up while we were on break. So let's clean this up. And I still have a can here from our tomato sauce, so you can use that as a trash can. And it's perfectly fine to have a place for your refuse right on the counter. All right? All right, now, remember what I said. Keeping things clean and sanitary is a chef's #1 job and concern. So let's clean that up real good, and then we can go right ahead and put the meat on there. All right, so I got some beef here. Beautiful piece of meat. Beautiful piece of meat. And we're going to make some meatballs. So put that in there. Get your garlic out. Crush it. There we go. Bip, bip, bip. Don't take long to prepare a beautiful meal. Now I'm going to cut this up only because I need little pieces throughout the meat. But otherwise, I would just toss it in there. So let's go. Little pieces throughout the meat. And it smells just like garlic. Let's put the garlic in there. You need a little bit of an onion. Let's get this onion going. Here we go. Take that off. Take that off. Chop it down. Don't be afraid. And these onions won't make you cry because they're from Tuscany. Let's cut that up real nice. Little pieces. I'm not making a lot here because it's just me and Razat who's going to eat. So if you're going to make this at home, make sure you double up the recipe a little bit. All right? Now, let's put some fresh parsley in there. I'm telling you, I'm loving this show. Here we go. All right, we're pretty good there. Let's put a little, where's my salt and pepper? Salt. Again, Himalayan from the east side of the mountain. If you get the Himalayan salt from the west side of the mountain, you're cheating yourself and you're cheating your customers. Put the pepper on there like that. All right, now let's mix it all together. And we're going to make some nice meatballs, I tell you. When I first came to Italy, 30 years ago, I didn't know what a meatball was. And then after the Allies came in during the war, somebody brought meatballs. And that's when I first discovered the joy of a meatball. So here we go. Now here's an opportunity to learn something about making money in a restaurant. So you got 2 beautiful meatballs right here. 2 of them. Now I'll show you what you can do. 2 meatballs. I'll get you 4 meatballs. See that? 4 meatballs. Now you can charge extra. You can get more out of it, and it goes further. It's like stretching the soup. Well, you're stretching the balls, stretching the meatballs. See this? That's how you make money. That's how you get the bottom line up. That's how you make the investors happy, and that's how you make your customers happy. So you can't really tell a difference in the size. So who's the winner? That's right, you're the winner. Let's put them on a tray, and we'll pop these babies in the oven. I'd say about 45 minutes at 350 degrees. The temperatures are a little different here in Tuscany. At home in America, you probably put it at 300 degrees. But here, we're going to use 350. So pop it in the oven. And there you have it. So now you got the sauces on, pasta's on, meatballs on. All we got to do is make a salad. It ain't going to take any time at all. When we come back, we're making a salad, we're putting the dinner together, and we're going to eat. All right, welcome back to WC's Kitchen. Executive Master Chef WC Gatchel, PhD. That's right, Giuseppe, I got a PhD now. So ain't much I don't know, and I obviously ain't much I haven't seen when it comes to cooking food. I've seen it all, cooked it all, been there, done that. Now it's my job to teach you how to do it. So if you've been here with me during this show, you already know the basic foundation of making spaghetti and meatballs. Now we're going to put it together. But first, let's make a quick salad to go with this delicious meal. Let's clean this up real quick. So we've been working with, remember, every time you use this thing, you got to wipe it down real good. We just got done using hamburger raw meat. You don't want to be contaminating anybody, so make sure you get a nice clean rag and wipe that off of there. All right, there we go, there we go. Now, make a salad. Pretty easy. Let's keep it simple. Let's use some fresh romaine. There we go. Put that on there like that. Now this came right out of the garden, because I watched them pick it this morning when I was getting here. So that's beautiful. And you know what? You can smell fresh romaine because it's got an earthy smell to it. You can tell that it was grown in the ground and not in some kind of elaborate greenhouse. Okay, this was grown outside, so it's organic. It's organic. Here we go. And then we want to use a cucumber, you know. Come on. Sneaking mouth. Well, you know, every place has mice. This place is no different. I have mice back in my studio and the amigras too. So, you know, you just keep moving along. Everybody has mice. Some people have roaches yet. You just move along. And, well, it doesn't look like you ate too much. It's just a couple of bites. So all you have to do is just go right ahead, cut into that. Let's cut that bad part out, because you certainly don't want to be eating where a mouse is being eaten, and you don't want to serve your customers something that a mouse has been eating. All right, so here we go. Now we're good to go. Let's cut this up and come on. I just cut myself. Hold everything, hold everything. Good thing I got this glove on. It's keeping the blood on the inside. Let me wrap it. See, that's the one thing about these gloves. You can wrap it around, and now it just bleeds on the inside of the glove and doesn't get too much on your food. So I got a little bit on the cucumber, a little bit on the plate here, but most of the blood's going inside my glove. Let's just wipe that up. All right, let's wipe that up, wipe it off the cucumber. All right, it's just a little bit of blood, nothing to be panicking about. Let's just continue on. All right, here we go, continuing on, cutting the cucumber. All right, let's lay them out real nice on there. Dang, going, that's the first time I've cut myself in a long time. These knives here in Italy are sharp. Let's put that on there like that. I like to use a little olive oil for a dressing. And you're saying the salad looks simple. Well, that's because it is. It's very simple. All right. Now, for croutons, I don't have any croutons. For croutons, I'll tell you what we can do. And you can do this at home too. Just take some bread, all right? Now these are gonna be a little bit soft, but just put the croutons right on top, like that. Beautiful, beautiful salad, nice croutons. All right, you can even put one here like that. Let's sprinkle it. A little garnish, give it a little green, and there you go, beautiful salad, all right? So this will be the accompaniment to our dish. So let's set that aside. And let's bring out the spaghetti and meatballs. Woo-wee! I can't wait to get started. I can't wait to dig in. How about yours, huh? All right, so let's get the pasta. All right, I'm going over the stove right now. Matter of fact, I'll put the pasta right in here, make it easy. All right. All right. All right. Hey, go on it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I forgot something. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a small issue. I forgot to stir it. Whew. And it all stuck together. But that's okay. That's okay. It's not the worst thing that can happen to you, but that's why you got to stir it. That's why you got to always be watching. That's why I don't really like angel hair pasta that much. So, but that's okay. I'll tell you what. Let's break it in half here and try to put it into the bowl here. Let's just put it in the bowl. All right, like that. Now, once I put the sauce on there, I'm pretty sure it's going to loosen up, and I'm pretty sure it'll be al dente enough to when you serve it to your guests, they won't really notice the difference, okay? So let's go ahead and put some sauce on here, and I'll bring the sauce over. How about that? Woo! That smells good. Now here's the sauce. All right. Everything's going as planned. Well, let me move some of this stuff out of the way. I can't even work. Make sure you keep your kitchen clean, keep it clear, all right, because it gets to be messy. All right. I think I'm going to put the meatballs in first. That way we can pour the sauce all over the top. All right, let's get the meatballs out. Ah, come on. Well, mistake number 2, I forgot to turn the oven on. That's the first time I've ever done that, and I'm sorry that the meatballs aren't quite ready. However, let's not get all panic over small things like this. First of all, we can still use them. You just put them in there like this. I'm going to put all 4 in, and I'll tell you why. Very simple. Once you pour that hot sauce over this meatballs, it's going to cook the meatballs. That sauce is about 200 degrees. So these meatballs will be nice and cooked by the time they get to the plates and definitely to the customers. So the acids in the sauce will reenact with the proteins in the meat, and it'll cook. It'll also loosen up this pasta. So all isn't lost. You're still going to have a beautiful dish. Here we go. Beautiful sauce. I see the... Now, if you would have cooked this sauce all week, these tomatoes would have cooked down a little bit more. I usually prefer them to be a little bit better than that. There's the garlic. Ooh. There you have it. The only thing we're missing is a little bit of cheese. Hold on a second. And since we're in Italy and Tuscany, I'm using Tuscan cheese, freshly grated. That's right, freshly grated. Everything's fresh. Load it on there, load it on there. And if you're counting your calories, don't put so much on. Now here is the dish. Beautiful. Beautiful dishes. You got a wonderful salad and wonderful pasta. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so very much for joining me here in Italy. And I hope you enjoy this dish and enjoy this food. And the next time I see you, who knows where we'll be coming to you from, all right? Because I like to travel the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, arrivederci.